Hello everyone and welcome to my update video. So I've been busy in the last 2 days, so I didn't have time to make that video, but I promise that I'm gonna do that and we will see some stuff about the new update. So this one is supposed to be a small update, and Supercell announced that a bigger update, a huge update as they say, is going to be announced on that clashcon thing in October 24th. So what I assume is gonna be in the month is Town Hall 11. That's my assumption. Otherwise, I don't know what else can be huge. Maybe another dark troop. I don't know. It's not that huge. It might change some strategies, add new strategies, but I think that they're gonna announce about Town Hall 11. So meanwhile, they released a mini update which fixes few stuff. Basically, it's a rework and a recharge, as you can see, of the spells. And also one of the most important parts of this update is adding 25 new walls for Town Hall 10. They also made the lightning spell level 7. I don't know if it's gonna affect the battles that much, but I do have some ideas about that. So let's go over the details and then see some stuff with the changes. So lightning spell. So there's a new lightning spell level 7 for Town Hall 10, and what's gonna be interesting is that level 5, 6 and 7 lightning spells were buffed as well. They're doing more damage now, and also they're hitting closer than before. So basically you're gonna do more damage in a smaller area, and I think that it might add some new strategies. One thing that I was thinking about is using lightning spells for air defenses. So right now in Town Hall 8 you will be able to use 2 lightning spells and an earthquake spell to take out the air defense. And what it means actually is that you can use that to take out one air defense and then bring an extra rage spell, for example, or heal spell, for example. So that's definitely going to make those dragon attacks for Town Hall 8 much easier, because you will be able to bring an extra spell, and that's definitely going to balance the add of the air sweeper. And I think that the Town Hall 8 guys are happy. We're gonna see one attack with that. Also, I don't know, in Town Hall 10 you might be able to use 2 lightning spell and an earthquake spell on one air defense, and that means that you can take out 2 air defenses with spells only and even be left with a space for a small spell, I think. So that definitely can add a new strategy. I don't have any replays showing that yet, but I'll definitely put a replay of someone doing that if someone will attack with it in Town Hall 10. I think that if you do that, if you remove two air defenses and then send like 4 lava hounds at the rest of the 2 air defenses, it might be pretty devastating in Town Hall 10, but we definitely have to wait for it to see how it works. So poison spell was changed as well. It does very small damage in the beginning, and it increases over time. So basically the reason for it was because everyone started putting dragons and lava hounds in the clan castle, and Supercell wanted to change it. I think that if Supercell would actually ask the war YouTubers like me what that new poison spell would do, I would tell them that in the first place before even using that spell. But I guess that Supercell are busy with farming YouTubers that basically are doing farming YouTubers. I don't know why they're not interested with war YouTubers, but it doesn't really matter. So basically the new poison spell is gonna change that, so you will be able to use wizards in the clan castle again, and we're gonna see some stuff about that in this video. So earthquake now does, they're saying 25% damage if you're hitting it on the first spell. So if you're using the first earthquake spell on something, it doesn't really matter what, it's gonna do something like 25% damage. So that's definitely going to help with Town Hall 9 attacks against Town Hall 10 when you almost got the Town Hall and you need that extra tip, and then you can drop the earthquake spell, and it definitely helps against the air defenses, as you've seen, or as you're going to see. And if you're dropping more earthquake spells, it's not gonna help. It's it's not gonna do a lot of damage to the buildings, so don't think that you're going to drop a whole lot of earthquake spells and take out a town hall. That's not gonna happen. And again, for earthquake spells will always destroy any level of wall. That was before even. So game balancing stuff, free spells are now going to freeze air troops as well. So if someone puts balloons or lava hound and stuff like that in the clan castle, they're gonna be freezed as well if it's drop on them. I don't think it's gonna make a lot of change, but who cares? So one more thing is that lava hounds can no longer target air troops, and that's definitely going to make the attacks for Town Hall 10 a bit harder, because in the past many of the 3-star attacks on the Town Hall 10s were based on the fact that you can lure that lava and make it go around the base or something like that to other places using minions. So now it's not going to work, and I don't know how it's going to affect the Town Hall 10 battles. We're definitely going to see that. Also, one more important thing is that the attacking troops will now engage defending troops from further away, and that means not anymore, I hope so at least, a queen standing with a dragon flying right above her and she doesn't bother shooting at it because it doesn't hit her yet. So that dragon is gonna kill the golems, kill the king, and then go to the queen and kill her as well. And that definitely happened to me a couple of times in the attack. It was very irritating. There was a dragon literally flying above the queen head and she didn't even bother attacking it. So that's definitely going to be a good change, in my opinion at least, and I think it will allow people with lower heroes to get 3 stars as well. And another not important thing, shields for Titan 3, 2, 1. I don't know. I don't know who buys those shields. I would definitely not waste money on that shit. So that's not important. So the most important stuff, in my opinion, are adding 25 walls to the Town Hall 10s and that thing with the queen and with the attacking troops that are gonna target clan castle troops and enemy heroes. So that's definitely going to be a major change in my opinion. So let's see some of the stuff that I recorded, and the first thing that we're going to see is a farming attack, and you will see how the queen targets clan castle troops even though they're not shooting at her. So that makes a bit more sense to the attack, and that's definitely going to be a nice change. So notice now that the queen is dropped and she will target the wall so she can get to the clan castle troops. So now she targets those wizards and takes them out before they hit her. So that's a good change. Now we're going to see a Town Hall 8 attack using the 2 lightning spells and the earthquake spells to take out an air defense. So notice that he can bring an extra rage spell, and this definitely helps the attack. It was a bit harder before when you use the 3 spells, all you could do is bring an extra small spell like a poison and like, I don't know, a haste spell. So now you can bring a rage spell, a heal spell, and 2 small spells, let's say a haste and a poison, or 2 haste. So that's definitely gonna help the Town Hall 8 attacks. So the next one we are going to see is me using the earthquake and the lightning spell on air defenses to see at which level it helps. So my lightning spell is level 5, and as you can see, it takes out the level, I think it's level 6. Yeah, it's a level 6 air defense. So level 5 spells are gonna take out level 6 air defense. On the other hand, level 5 spells are not gonna work against a level 7 air defense. So it almost got it, but didn't get it. So that's not going to work. And basically, it means that a level 6 lightning spell, which will exist, which does exist, I just didn't upgrade it yet, will take out a level 7 air defense. So that means that means nothing, because you won't have enough spells in Town Hall 9 anyway to take out 2 air defenses. So I think that this change will only help Town Hall 8, because they're gonna be able to bring an extra spell, and it's going to help the Town Hall 10s maybe for new strategies of taking out 2 air defenses. So the next thing that we're going to see is the use of the poison spell. So I wasted so many trophies to find bases with poison spell, and the first thing that we're going to see is some level 5 wizards just standing over there, and you can see the poison spell dropped on them. So I calculated it a bit, and I noticed that it takes 9 seconds for level 5 wizards to die. So I assume it's gonna be pretty much the same with level 6 wizards as well. It's gonna be maybe 10 seconds, maybe a bit more than 9. I don't think it's gonna be more than that. So if they're standing, they're gonna die in 9 or 10 seconds. And the other interesting thing is how much time does it take for wizards to pass a spell. So I calculated it, and I noticed that it takes about 6 seconds for a wizard to pass the spell if they're going without stop. So then I went to that level 5 wizard video, and I noticed that after 6 seconds, so I said it takes 6 seconds for a wizard to pass through the spell, and after 6 seconds it only had damage of about 33%. So that means that you can use wizards now in the clan castle, and if your base is not too lureable, if it's not easy luring it, then if they're gonna pass through the spell, they're gonna survive with 66% of health. So I didn't find any witches in the clan castle, so I'll definitely try finding those and post them in the future videos. But that definitely going to affect at least the wizards. I think that the witches got less hit points, so they might die faster because they're also going a bit slow. So I still wouldn't use witches in the clan castle, but you can definitely try it and let me know in the comments how it worked. If so, so what else do I have to say about it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there are still things that are a mystery, like the new Town Hall 10 layouts, how it's gonna affect the Town Hall 10 attacks, how it's gonna affect the Town Hall 10 defense, and also the lightning spell, whether it's gonna be used, whether it's gonna there gonna be new strategies developed with using lightning spell. I think that in Town Hall 8 it's definitely going to change, and maybe in Town Hall 10 as well. And that's basically it. I think that the rest of the stuff are not that important to the attacks, and it's not gonna change the war scene a lot. So I'll try picking the rest of the stuff to try and show you how it works, and especially the lightning spell in Town Hall 10. Hopefully someone is gonna try it and we will see how it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like it. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.